What women notice in older men has almost nothing to do with costly watches. Forget luxury cars. Forget trying to impress with money. And believe it or not, it's not even about grey hair. If you still believe attraction is mainly about wealth or looks, you're overlooking a deeper truth that many men never fully grasp. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore 3 powerful traits that women recognize almost immediately. These traits aren't directly linked to age itself. They come from something far deeper: life experience, emotional maturity, and the quiet wisdom that grows over time. By the end, we'll reveal a hidden factor that can make a man truly unforgettable in a woman's eyes. But before we begin, a quick thank you to everyone supporting this channel. I truly appreciate it. These conversations are possible because of you. And if you'd like to be part of this community, check the link in the description. Members get access to private videos, early releases, and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Now, let's get started. There's a common misconception that older men can only attract younger women through material things: fancy dinners, social status, a luxurious lifestyle, and surface-level signs of success. But if you really observe women, not just listening to what they say, but paying attention to how they naturally respond, you'll quickly see that belief is incomplete. What a woman notices in the first moments has surprisingly little to do with physical appearance. More often, it's about the energy a man brings into a room. And this is where it gets interesting, because that kind of energy can't be bought, copied, or easily faked. It comes from a man's relationship with himself. It comes from lived experiences, emotional growth, self-awareness, and inner calm. Older men often have an advantage, not simply because of age, but because life has forced them to learn lessons you can't get from books or social media advice. Challenges, failures, victories, disappointments, responsibility, loss, resilience. These experiences shape how a man carries himself in the world. Today, we'll take a closer look at 3 of these traits. 3 qualities that women sense almost immediately, and that create a much deeper and longer-lasting impression than physical appearance ever could. The first trait isn't physical at all. In fact, women often notice it before a man even says a word. It's the energy of presence, something almost invisible yet instantly felt, like a calm aura surrounding someone who has truly lived. Men who have gone through real struggles and learned from them tend to develop a certain steadiness, a quiet composure. Women are naturally drawn to men who remain calm, even in uncomfortable or uncertain situations. What does this look like in everyday life? Imagine a simple situation. Something small goes wrong. Plans suddenly change. Maybe something awkward happens, or a conversation takes an uncomfortable turn. A younger man might react with visible tension. He may rush to fix everything immediately, or overcompensate to appear in control. Ironically, this often creates more pressure. An older man, however, tends to respond differently, not because he doesn't care, but because life has already shown him problems far more serious than the current moment. He pauses. He breathes. He handles the situation calmly without turning it into unnecessary drama. And without realizing it, this reaction sends a powerful signal. It communicates emotional control, quiet confidence, and inner stability. These are the things women truly notice, not always consciously, but emotionally. It creates the impression that this man is grounded, and that matters far more than most men realize. Now, let's look deeper into why some men naturally develop this trait, while others struggle with it for years. Emotional stability isn't something people are simply born with. It's built over time through experience, reflection, and self-discipline. In psychology, this is often called emotional regulation, the ability to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. The difference may seem small, but it changes everything. Reacting means your first emotion immediately controls your behavior. Responding means you acknowledge that emotion but consciously choose how to act next. And that's exactly why this trait has become so valuable today, because it's increasingly rare. Many men ask an important question: can emotional stability actually be developed? Or is it something only a few lucky people naturally have? The answer is yes. It can absolutely be developed, but it requires something most people avoid: honest self-reflection. Emotional maturity grows when a man stops blaming the world for every frustration and starts understanding his own reactions. It develops when he learns patience, restraint, and perspective. Over time, a man who masters this becomes different from most others. Not louder, not more aggressive. No,